So you have some carne mechada left over, and you're concerned about preheating it and getting that beef to become too dry and chewy, and you don't know what to do. And I'm going to provide you a simple solution. Prepare a different meal using the carne mechada. That's simple. Cup of rice, about cup and a quarter, maybe a cup and a half of water. High heat, and you're going to let this simmer, okay? And as you wait, before it simmers, just put a few drops of extra virgin olive oil, ground turmeric, a little bit, and add a tiny bit of small paprika, okay? And you want to let this boil a little. And when it start boiling, you're going to reduce the heat to medium, and then you're going to cover it, okay? Once it start boiling, lower the heat to medium, and you're going to cover it. So I don't have a lot of carne mechada left. And the crazy part is I don't have enough gravy. So if I put in the microwave on the oven, I run the risk of drying it. So one of the best solutions is to prepare different meals using this delicious meat left over. So nice knife. I'm going to cut it. See? By the way, you can see this knife down below if you want to buy one. Give it as a gift. Buy for yourself one of the best chef knife I ever used. So what I'm doing, see how sharp? What I'm doing is I'm going to cut it in chunks. That flavor is going to be cut in chunks, okay? In fact, that tiny bit of gravy and pepper and stuff, I'm not going to throw away. I'm going to put it aside too. See how nice? You're reinventing this meal. You're going to notice that the water evaporated. See those little crates? What you're going to do, you're going to stir it up and down a few times, not a lot. Then you're going to cover again. Let it cook for another 2 minutes. Low heat, 2 minutes, maybe 3, and you're done, okay? You're done. So a little bit of oil, preheating. Going to add the chunk of meat. And I'm going to get this baby rolling. I'm going to get this baby rolling. La carne mechada. So what I like to do now, you got 3 choices. You can go with sofrito de Puerto Rico. You can go with ipis. Or you can go old school and just in the arsenal having sofrito or ipis, one of the two. You can go with some, green bell pepper, onions, and garlic. But I'd rather have this because I can mix it up. It's easy to prepare. And this one is ipis. I will leave a link in the description of how to prepare ipis and how to prepare sofrito de Puerto Rico. 2 great recipes easy to make. So I like to add a little bit of garlic, about a couple teeth chopped, some oregano dry. You know what? I like olive. Optional, so I'm going to add some olive. Mix, mix, mix. This stuff smells delicious. Beans. And because this is a fast meal, I'm going with the can. Take the water out, drain them from the can because this is a quick meal. This is not, dry beans, which I prefer. But because this is a quick meal, I want a can. I have canned some, for emergencies. So let me use this one. And I actually use about a cup in this one. Didn't use the entire can, just a cup. And then what I'm going to do, some of that stuff that I have, from the gravy and stuff like that, it's a little bit solid. I'm going to add this is some of the red bell pepper from my meat that I preserved in the refrigerator, cooked a couple days ago. The mechado. See how they're looking? Starting to look like beans, but not quite. You know why? Because now comes the magic. I'm going to add the rice that I already cooked. And I'm going to add it. And I'm going to cook everything together, okay? Everything together. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix everything together. I'm going to have the beans, the carne mechada, the ipis, or the sofrito, whichever one you pick. And you're going to create a mix of flavor. A mix of flavor. And here we have it. See? Leftovers today can be the star of tomorrow. And this one happened to be the stars of today. And this particular rice dish, I prepare some tostones to complement it with green plantains. See how grainy the rice is?